right, live from Senegal, West Africa. It's your host, Dr. Sherry Mamjara Taal, and joining me today from Haiti is the president of Carifica Haiti, Mr. Kamal Mohammed. Welcome. Kamal
Thank you.
France Mohammed. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, Dr. Tal. How are you? Aibobo to everybody.
Ay Bobo. What does Ay Bobo mean? I've heard it, but I don't know what it means. Tell us.
Aibobo is, you can say it's a greeting that is used from those who have kept the roots. It's something that's you can say, of showing gratitude towards the Creator for what was, for what was done and what is being done. So basically, it's something just showing gratitude towards the Creator.
Oh, well, I am grateful. We give thanks today. You're feeling better. We were able to connect, and now we're going to share a lot of information about Haiti with our viewers and with the world so that we can, uh, reach the right people, get the right help, and start making a change. Okay. So, welcome viewers to the Talis Fair. Come on board, tell your friends we are live. And we have the president of Carifica Haiti. He's a sovereign national representative of the I'm probably not saying this properly, but the tell us, what is that word?
Saha.
KAHA, which is a regroupment of farmers who are focused on social, economic development, and it's an honor to have you here with us today.
Thank you, Dr. Tal. It's an honor to be here as well. I'm sorry we couldn't be there last week. So I'd like to once again greet everybody, all the viewers. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully we can get something positive done over here today. I hope
Yes,
you.
indeed. Continue, please.
Yes, no, I'm saying I hope you can hear me well, because the information that we're going to be sharing today is, very important for people to understand, and the reality of this whole connecting the children of Africa together so we can get something positive done in the way of working, specifically working. You have to have something to show proof of what we're talking about.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So it's fascinating how our experiences will shape our path, in life. So tell us more about your journey and about your heritage.
Well, myself, I was born in Haiti, uh, grew up in Canada, where I guess I have to put that on the supreme being. We say the ancestors, we say Allah. So growing up in Canada, got a chance to learn so much. By the time I traveled there, I was pretty good in school in Haiti. So, and the Haitian history really stuck with me. So
Right,
when I lived a reality that made the whole Haitian history become real, you were studying it and you grew
right,
up in it. But when you travel, you face certain realities and you say, "Wow, this is actually true. People do behave in such a way where they think they're superior." And that's where I really got to learn the word. In Haiti, we use the word neg. Neg is just reference to a person, mainly a man, But when I
mhm,
got to understand neg is a very terrible word. And I saw
mhm.
beat up because of that word. Now I understand, over here in Haiti, we use it just like this. But that whole thing, you know, that whole experience in traveling uh, got me to do some soul. And I wouldn't say soul searching because you're young, you're not really looking for that, but soul
Right.
finding, because we fell into the hearing the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That again reconnected back uh, the soul reality to our people, our history, and mainly what it is that we have to do for ourselves. It's not always about blaming and pointing the finger, but learning about self and then getting busy. Uh, do something for yourself. So after 31 years, I came back to Haiti, and we've been working since then, since 2013. I came back in 2012, traveled back to Canada for about 8 months, then came back in 2013. And we've been working since then with the farmers.
Yeah, you sound like an overachiever, and that's what it takes. And we need more, individuals and citizens of the world like yourself. That's one of the biggest problems with our community. There's a lot of inertia. There's a lot of promises we don't keep. There's a lot of, you know, uh, just plain uh, misguidance. And a lot of it has to do with, wanting what other people have, believing what other people and who other people tell us we are. And it's a lot of ways they have accomplished their mission to dehumanize us, because we both know we are not 3/5 of a human. It's the funniest, not even funny, it's the stupidest narrative we've heard. We're not negs. We're not any of that. We are, a diverse group of people who have, from the beginning of time, contributed enormously to the development of this planet, everything in this world that we see, including the crazy people who believe they're superior than us, which we know is false. It's a false narrative. And a lot of us are now, you know, coming to the realization that we've been, because of guns and weapons, Haiti had their share of, gunboat diplomacy. I mean, how crazy is that, right? You just show up in a ship and tell the people, we're going to blow up your president in the palace if y'all don't give us what we want. So now we have to change the narrative, get the facts, and bring everybody to reality, right? So yeah, tell us more about your experiences.
Well, and coming back to Haiti, after 31 years, I had to learn to become again, like you would say, Haitian. So understanding the people, the reality, the economic situation, how things did not change from the time that I left, the little bit that I understood and I was living. And then you're hearing while abroad, you're hearing about all the talking and how, people should be helping Africa and helping Jamaica and helping Haiti and all the underdeveloped countries and poverty and the this and the that. You're hearing it and you're seeing the reality of the outside world, how it's well developed and moving forward. And then you're saying, okay, this looks sincere because everybody got a somewhat of a decent life, access to education and health, and so on and so on. But when you come home now, you say, well, how come nothing like that has been, put into works? What's the hypocrisy? What's stopping it? Then you realize you were just saying about our identity. So the lack of education has really been the main thing here. And this is where when I talk about the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it's that part. To me, key thing, which when you find out your history and you find out who you are, and then you can find out it, then you can know where you want to go and how you're going to go about it, and not necessarily wait and depend. Because you see, there's some kind of like you said, people are in a state of, you know, relax.
Yeah.
Those things they just we want to do it, but there's a challenge to face themselves to change that whole reality where they're comfortable. They don't want to get out of that comfortable position to face the difficulties. But coming to Haiti, we had to get into that true spirit and say, okay, either we're going to do something, and if we're going to do something, it's got to be real. It's got to be very real. And it's going to have to challenge the whole existing, system that's there. Unfortunate, because if you're working towards within that same context, then you're going to be just in that same, kind of hypocrisy mindset that you really don't do, and you see what has to be done. And without the knowledge of yourself, Dr. Taal, you know, it's going to be very difficult.
Mhm. It's
You're going
difficult.
to
It's difficult because there's so many layers, so many factors. Uh, you know, the way we react and respond to things should be different. However, we have to give credit where credit's due. I often wonder, I'm from Jamaica. Why isn't Jamaica helping Haiti? Why isn't this one helping Haiti? And it's not because they didn't try, but when they do try, they're threatened, okay? They're brought into these fake uh, organizations that's going to help Haiti. It's all backed, and you know who's behind all of it. The same usual suspects, right? They're running these, and it's the same thing in Africa. I was watching one official in Nigeria. He says, we shouldn't be exporting certain things because this is how people can grow their GDP. You're into farming and agriculture. If you were to, export a lot of your products, this could help to grow, or even other items. It could grow, your economy, right? So this official said, we should be exporting it, but we're importing these things. And if we even try to change the system, okay,
right,
they'll get rid of us. So this is how people don't even see, what's behind the puppets and they don't even see. Yeah.
right. I was speaking to a brother in Ivory Coast. We're saying it's a spiritual warfare and economics war as well, because that fear, if you cannot get to your roots, and that's why you see when you're in Haiti, those who are actually putting up a fight, you'll find those that will be in the voodoo community
Mhm.
with their roots, the whole history about the war that went on, the connection of the voodoo into the independence war, those who fought it, and what was done. That whole reality is, you cannot bypass it, and we've seen the politics is looking towards bypassing that spiritual aspect, but it's
Mm.
not deeply rooted in yourself. Because I'm looking at somebody like yourself or myself who really want to do real things,
Right.
with the power of the enemy. How can I, in Haiti, how can I protect myself against, I'm like, I gotta walk, I gotta go places, I gotta do things, I gotta meet the people, and so I cannot live in this fear. So the only thing that's really keeping me going is having that roots, your identity, knowing your history. I said, well, there's no way I can live like this as a human being. So
It's
something
funny
that
you said it's funny you said that, because I was thinking when I woke up this morning, how our people are so powerful, so fierce. And
was
now that other people have weapons, they think, this is how, yeah, they're gonna use this to, oppress everybody. However, as we continue with our discussion today, I want to let you know about different things that's going to be coming down the pipe. And hopefully this is going to ease their mentality to oppress everybody, to get control of everything. That kind of crazy, wrong-headed thinking that we've had to endure for, so many decades and centuries. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to learn more about your organization, Combat. Could you say it for us? I'm not good with Creole or French.
Convite social, or the S could be for sovereign. The KO stands for Convite. It's a regroupment. It's what the farmers do when they work. They come together in teams, it could be 20, 50, or, less or more, but they come together in a Convite where they help each other do the work. They cook food and plant and harvest when it's the season. So it's Convite Social Association Haïti. So it's all the different associations. When we came back home, when we traveled to the different parts of the country, when we met those with associations, we told them, okay, since you understand that, then we're going to have all these different associations come together under one umbrella. So the KOHA is basically that umbrella, and we are the administrative council, where we can use our skill, capacity, and knowledge to help them, and to also knock on doors of friends and family to get them some support and guidance. So it's the KOHA, Corbit Social Association Haiti.
Right. Tell me more about Creole, because is it a language that, our people who, are living in Haiti created, or how did this language come about?
Well, this whole term called Creole. I'm not a certified history.
Okay.
No,
No,
sorry, you're saying something?
I just, love it when our people have their own language. Yeah, so
But we all
yeah.
came about, with the French, and you have the different tribes that came from Africa. So it's something we put together. It's a lot of it is mostly is French. So
Right.
it's communicating using the French language. There's some other language in it as well as English. It could be
Uh,
a lot of African words in it. So it's a new way of communicating that the family put together once they were here. But the term Creole itself, it was really meant for, you can say, white folks that
mm,
was the island.
mhm.
And Creole was really for them and those who had their children born on the island.
Okay.
So we really say we speak Haitian. It is a way to write it. There are
Mm,
some words, that resembles the regular French alphabets, but there's also other sounds that we use that are written differently. So, but
mm,
the itself is not necessarily uh, for the Africans. It was
mm.
basically those the white folks or the children between the whites and the blacks that was born on the island here. So that term Creole was necessarily used for them. It wasn't necessarily for the Africans itself. So we like to say we speak Haitian. You know,
Okay.
having
Okay.
that it's known worldwide, but sometimes we like to say we speak Haitian, but the
Oh,
Creole, it basically
it's
stuck to this. But that's
it's
the
right. It's for the colonizers. Okay. Gotcha. All righty. So, how can members of the Taalsphere support the local communities there in Haiti and promote wellness and, amplify our voices, the voices of those of African descendants
well
who
our
are
work here. Mhm. Our work over here, it deals with when we first came back, we were dealing with the government and the senators and the mayors. Then we realized there was a problem with that because first of all, they didn't have nothing that they were doing themselves. So we went after a while. We went directly with the
okay.
farmers living in the mountains.
Mm,
So those who are living in the mountains, they are the sovereign landowners.
mm,
They own. Like they say, Haiti is one of those countries where it's truly a free country because everybody owns their land, their lot. So dealing with them, the main idea behind them is to help them reinforce their agricultural development. It's what they use to pay the children's schooling. Even though the child might be in Port-au-Prince in the capital, you'll find a family who's 6 hours away in the mountains from the capital, and they have to send beans, corns, and whatever else they produce to the capital to
mm,
sell in order to pay for the schooling of the children. So the support that we're seeking is to help these families strengthen their organizational capacity, strengthen their production capacity, and education in that area. Because all these areas in the mountains, Dr. Tal, they've been emptied out. All of the children got sent to the city or the capital, and they have a hard time returning because of, once they get to the capital, so much distraction.
mm.
So our work is to reinforce these families create jobs so that some of these youth, when they leave, that they can come back. You know, with the agriculture, we can get busy reinforcing education, reinforcing health, because we can produce our own finance and pay for other developments that we might need. But this is the basic idea behind the KAHA and the Carifica, is reinforce these families who are in the mountains who can produce agricultural development, sell our products locally, sell our products internationally. So this is what the basic aim, and that's how it would be one of the greatest support to help these families reinforce their agricultural capacity.
I can't wait to get my support to your organization and to our people. Yes, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, this is wonderful news. Yeah, so wow. What are some of the challenge that people in Haiti are facing in the areas like food security, healthcare, just security in general?
Well, from the War of Independence, we never had a chance to establish a proper government. You had the emperor with the generals who signed a document, constitution, produced the flag, and right after that there was a coup where they assassinated the emperor. So when you come to Haiti, you find those in the mountains. They're still in the way, you can say, like it was with the native, how do you say, the Aboriginals, the Taino, when we came here. So these areas have no electricity. Uh, the mountains are not so much insecure in that sense because Port-au-Prince has become the capital, financial capital of Haiti. So everybody leaves where they are and travel to the capital for finance, for jobs, sell their products, and so on. So all the insecurity that you're hearing about is basically around the capital area. You find the younger ones who are in the other provinces, little troubles here and there, but it's not the same. So basically everything you've been hearing about is basically happening within the capital. Now, the people in the mountains, the difficulty they're having is bringing their products to the capital to sell their products, and at the same getting products in from the capital, things that they don't produce, to come to them. You might hear prices of food is rising, but if I take you to the mountains right now, you should see how much is being wasted.
Mhm.
Transportation, and the roads might be blocked due to, like they're saying, gang activity. And this is basically the reality of it. The insecurity is basically around the capital area. The problem that the outside of the capital is facing is getting their products out, sell their products, and
And it's, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to just say education is one of the main things. So it's the finance, economics, and education. That's really the problem of when you're outside of the capital.
Okay, so we can look around and see, like Jeff Bezos, other companies, they can get their products. If I order it online, I could be anywhere in the world, and they could get it to me like in 24 hours. So using technology, like what Modou Puy, he's the Carifica president in the Gambia, he was showing me what he's you know, thinking about for our people, where we could place an order and a delivery guy shows up, you use your app, so these things, you're telling me these products are going to waste in some cases.
Yes.
With technology, we can say we need it, and your delivery guy gets it to us, and they know precisely where to sell their products and to get the awareness about where they are and about their products. So using technology, it's going to be a game changer for the situation that, the people in the mountains are experiencing.
Absolutely.
So,
This technology to, we have right now, we're looking towards, we're going towards the cryptocurrency and see how we can, connect with the outside world allowing these families to get direct income coming to them, not having to go to somebody else. And also, mm, delivering the goods now is something that's going to be very interesting because we have, we're an island. So when we're speaking to our brothers and sisters in the US, Canada, or elsewhere, we say, well, you're going to have to make a decision and let's face the challenge in the real way because we can build ports. Some of these places that we can build private ports. They are already existing ports. So we're going to find out through by sea, how can we, ship these products out by sea to Canada and the US? And that's what
Right.
we're looking for. And using like you said, the technology is connecting the peoples on the outside directly to these families where they can get a chance to see the land, talk to them directly, pay them directly. So this is going to be something very interesting. And we're looking forward to getting deeper into that cryptocurrency.
Yes. And, harnessing technology and in our innovation can address some of these challenges, especially in areas like education and also healthcare and yeah, for the agriculture, for the farmers as well, for the agricultural industry. So yeah, this is this is our big moment. And how is Carifica facilitating the partnership, the collaboration between, the different organizations and institutions in Africa and Haiti?
Well, having the platform and having these different Carifica, Gambia and Senegal, having that platform is the best way so far. And having these kind of interviews with sisters like yourself, knocking on the doors, ourselves with the KOSAHA and the
Mhm.
Carifica, we basically have an alliance because there are some things that differs a little bit in the way we have to apply ourselves in Haiti. So we have an alliance that we made between KOSAHA and Carifica with Brother Yuri. So
Yeah.
knocking on the doors of the organization and having the same programs when you look at if we have agriculture, if we got education, we got health. So these different programs allow us to connect, with whichever institution. So if you come to work with us now, we say, okay, we got a program in health, we got something in agriculture, we got something in education, arts and culture. So these platforms allow us to connect with different parts of the world and do different programs. Somebody might be in agriculture and not in education or vice versa. But whatever it is that you want to help the community to evolve in, we got 9 programs of development. And it's through these 9 programs that we are facilitating all connections and all transactions and all participation. So these 9 programs is arts and culture, agriculture,
Okay.
that education, information, justice. You got trade and commerce, science and technology, and you got health. So from these 9 programs, what we do with Parifica
Mhm.
is I'm liking the idea of to be able to speak with brothers from Gambia and Jamaica and so on, and then see how we can open up that door to wider connection and wider transaction between us. But these 9 programs are basically the facilitators of this work.
Yeah, it's our time. Shout out to our brother Yuri Hutchison, founder of Carifica Global. Woohoo!
Always,
We, yeah,
it's a great
we
platform.
enough respect. That's what we say in Jamaica. We appreciate you. And so I was telling our brother Yuri that, like I have a friend in Canada. She's from Zambia and she wants to open a shop, to sell products, African products. Most African stores you go to in Canada and in the US, it's loaded with products from Lebanon, the Lebanese, the Chinese, nothing from Africa, nothing from Haiti is in there, so nothing from Jamaica. So it's now time for us to you know,
Yes,
to turn this thing around and yeah, push for our products, our people, you know,
exactly.
yeah.
You have to build, it's like you have to think of building just a parallel world, you know, not getting that which is already existing to change or do anything for you, but having access through education, you travel, you see, you learn, you say, well, then for this to happen, for our products to be on the shelf, we just basically have to build something, you know, just something parallel from the beginning, from scratch. But with everything with technology, like you were saying, we have so much uh,
Opportunity, yeah,
and tools
yeah.
that we do things. So if we're going to get busy in the agriculture, we got brothers and sisters with so much knowledge and capacity and business sense. You know, we just need to get to that point now where it's for real. And I
Mhm.
think it's happening right now, like you're saying, it's our time. And I think with we're watching over here in Haiti, you know, our gourd, the Haitian currency, we don't produce it. So it's basically the US dollar. But when you go to the bank now and you're saying, oh, I need some money, they say there is no US dollar.
Mm,
They're sending money to you in US dollar. So they only want to give you the gourds. They don't want to give you US dollar.
mm.
Now,
And
if we're going to
if you
go
were to
ahead,
base the currency on the minerals and the, you know, deposits in that Haiti has, I mean,
right.
it would be more than the US dollar. So they have a way to suppress us, but
I think we have,
it's
we have
it's over.
brain power to get busy. And again,
Yeah.
it comes down to this finding your identity, finding yourself, and then you will know your role. You know, you have the black ants. You know, they say the black ants they don't bite. They just they run at you like they're going to do something. Then you got the red ants who bite you when you step in the when you step in the ant's nest. So we have to learn, do like the bees. You know, take a little bit from here, a little bit from there as we travel the world and we study and we learn and we see how other nations do. Now we must understand with so much knowledge now about Africa and black and like you're saying civilization. We must come to that understanding. Those with the brain power, this is our chance now to literally get busy and get into the roots of this economy that we're looking for, the money we're looking for. You know, you got people in the mountains, they got so much land. You know, you have this old man, he's got no teeth, he's barefoot, and he owns like 10 hectares of land, 20 hectares of land. So these are millionaires. So if you want to really talk about making money and having economic power, then you have to own land. And this is one of the greatest things that we say our people in Haiti do have. So it's really about connecting with our brothers and sisters, those who have the brain capacity and the education and financial capacity, and make it easy for them to understand that. And this is another thing with Carifica, as you say, as we're organizing ourselves on the ground, Dr. Taal, we want to give the people, our brothers and sisters abroad, something real that they can look at. It's not about charity. It's about
Yeah.
we're in the, but we are learning to organize ourselves where we can speak to the international world. You know, speak to our brothers and sisters internationally. So we are organizing. We understand the business. We understand agriculture. We're understanding the science. And now we would like to invite you to, to begin to work with us.
Right. And also let's make good use of, you know, renewable energy, solar generators. Let's get all of those things to Haiti, folks. It's going to take a lot, but this is what we need. We need to be able to run our businesses off the grid uh, and, you know, be sustainable, have a sustainable, yeah, initiatives and you know, you were saying arts and crafts and you know, I'm in Africa myself because when I was in Texas in the States, I wasn't feeling so good. So I came to the Gambia and I said, you know, from what I know growing up in Jamaica, which I left when I was a little girl, but from then, what I know is like anything I needed for healing, my grandpa would go in the backyard and he would pick it and boil it and, you know, rub us down with it. And I'm like, I need that. So I ended up in the Gambia and just water out of the ground, no chemicals, fresh air, you know, organic food, And now I feel like I'm 21 again, you know? Next time you see me, I'll look maybe like I'm 30, but today I look a little older because I've been working. I've got a lot to tell you, but I've been working nonstop 6 days a week. I have to take one day off because my I'm not 21 anymore. You feel like you're 21 until you get around a group of 21-year-olds, right? But yeah, so uh we are about to make we're about to grow by leaps and bounds. We're going to make, good progress. So, yeah.
Yeah, the time is it's here for that. It's here for that, and I think there's a will. Uh, Again, with the kind of show that you're doing, what brother Yuri is doing, those with the capacity and the education, we got to have our base locked in with the masses
Right.
because the masses are the ones who own the land, the one who can produce. If you're in the cap, everything you have is basically imported from U.S., Dominican Republic, Canada, and so on. But when it comes to food, uh, the real organic thing you're getting, everything is coming from the mountains daily. I
Oh,
can walk, you can probably hear mango falling right now.
same here. I've got mango on this side, moringa in the back, basil over here. I have, it's like I just can go and just pick what I need. And well, I don't. My best friend, she does all of my she just takes care of me. I just,
Yes.
it's anyway. So how do we what's your vision anyway regarding Africans on the continent and in the African diaspora leveraging our cultural ties uh for our Pan-African solidarity in order to provide support and perhaps, have resources coming from our brothers and sisters in Haiti.
Well, with groups like Carifica and the Kosaha, our vision is not only organizing ourselves where we can come out, because in Haiti we have, it's sad to say, we have no government. Where we can basically say, okay, we have a government who's doing these things and connecting. So the masses of us now, we must rise to the occasion. Those associations and organizations, they have to get into a form of training and teaching the people, where we can say, okay, what we're doing in Haiti, when we look over in Africa, is basically we see a lot of the same similarities. We're aiming at agriculture. Right now, we're speaking with some brothers and sisters from Ivory Coast. Uh, I guess you know about the FSLTA. It's the,
No, tell us more about that.
yes. So we're speaking to them and to see how we can connect our work over into Africa. With Carifica, same thing, connecting what we're doing in Haiti over to Africa and empower the masses, empower the people, those who are on the land. Our vision is in Haiti is really about the agriculture because that's the motor for development. And we know people eat from the time they wake up in the morning, they're eating some till late night. And so we're aiming at the agriculture. So we would like now to organize ourselves where we can represent ourselves in a way where our brothers and sisters abroad can listen to the regular people. It's not
Mhm.
about governments, because we've tried that, especially in our context. We've been trying that for so long and nothing has come out of it. So now the masses must connect. The masses must begin to take on their responsibility because what we've had in Haiti has made everybody so lazy. Don't do nothing. The government will do it for you. So now it comes to a point where we cannot do it this way anymore. So connecting with Africa, the vision is to allow the masses, you know, those like we were saying a few minutes ago, with the capacity and businesses and brain power. Let's reconnect with the masses, reinforce them in terms of education, and give them knowledge and tools that they can use, and see the benefit in reclaiming land through production. Because in Haiti, we own the land, but when you get to outside, it's so empty because nobody's producing. So we want to
Mhm.
reclaim through production, and we want to bring that same idea over onto Africa. So the African governments might have programs that can link Africa to Haiti. Just like we're hearing about Kenya wants to come. So another Benin wants to come to Haiti. But we would like,
Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea?
it's a good idea if they're coming in the way of bringing development and job creation. None of them have said anything like that so far. Everybody's about coming and let's fight and kill. So we understand the wrong mentality to come. None of them has said, okay, let's talk to these brothers, the young men with the guns that they were given, and see how we can create jobs. If you come in that's great, because we're looking over back in Africa and we see, well, that's the same problem. How are you going to come fight here when you have not dealt with the issues? But now, who is going to knock on the door and say, listen, we got job creation. We can do construction. We can do, like you say, technology, social, solar engineering, creating different avenues to get these young brothers and sisters to work. If you're not coming into that context, Dr. Taal, then you might as well not come, because, you know, you're going to find out it's going to be a very troublesome time. The enemy, we know all they want is the kill, 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 regardless of how it comes. You know, it's the kill factor they want to push. But we're saying, let's think about creating jobs, creating different ways, education. Let's challenge the problem from that perspective. And I'm 100% sure we'll have, you know.
And reinstate your own military instead of getting other people's military. What's wrong with that? And lift the sanctions and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like
Well,
hypocrisy.
heavy, heavy. But it's all about us too, taking control of ourselves. Like I said, we've gotten very lazy and very babyish, waiting for someone to do for ourselves, to do for us what we can do for ourselves. So that's what we're challenging within our people now. Build back their faith, build back their desire. You know, it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice? It's not about what are you willing to sacrifice. Oh, some people say I have no money. It's not about the money. It's about sacrificing your laziness. Will you that? You know, your anger, your frustration, sacrifice these things, your pride, to learn to work together. So that's why we say in the Combit, our association, we don't want to change your organization. We just want to add new ideas to it. So a lot of these organizations, they're there just to receive, you know, donations. We say, no, you got land, you can produce. So let's rise up to the situation, to the time, and take the responsibility to do for ourselves.
All right. So you hear that, ladies? The men in Haiti, they got land, they got a house for you. Connect with them. Get to Haiti as quick as you can. If you are sick of the system, if you're stressed out, if you need a good man, there's nothing like a farmer man, let me tell you. He got some muscles. He can take good care of you, and he gonna feed you too. And do you cook too, brother Kamal? Friends, Muhammad, are you a good cook?
Yeah, you know, I had to learn it again.
Ladies,
So,
listen to this. You're
when you're
missing
in the
it.
mountain, when you're in the mountain, they'll give you time. If they wake up like at 4:35, they already have the coffee ready, you know, or you're out doing something, food is ready. But yeah, we
Same thing in Jamaica. Yeah. Same thing in Jamaica. Those guys be serious out there. Woo. Yeah, some good food. Good eats. All
right.
right. So let's take a break, Brother Kamal, Prince Mohammed. And I want to share with our viewers some of the things we're working on here at the Talis Fair. So let me share my screen with everyone. Hopefully this goes well. So, all right, first of all, let's take a look at the Taalsphere. This is a new website that my Nextness social media team has created. So check out talisfair.com, okay? If you would like to work with us, have us work with you on any of your projects, just click here and fill out the form. Yeah, take a look at our website. We're going to have a featured business. You can click here and it will take you to their YouTube video, whether they're from Haiti whether they're from Canada or from Senegal, South Africa, right? Every month we're going to have a business featured, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But check out taalcare.com for your mental health and wellness needs. As you see, you can click on it and it will take you to the website that my wonderful NextNet team has created. And there's more we're going to add to this. You know, there's a Facebook support group that we need to include very soon. And so, yeah, let me go back here. You can also click bibliotaal.com. This is a site created by my team in Senegal. And so these are the books that I've written. I have a lot more to upload. There's a new one, How to Survive on the Continent, Conquering the Continent, you know, that I want to share with everyone. A lot. If you are thinking about going to Africa, but you have all of these preconceived ideas after watching, you know, shows that's made by other people, and now you don't know what to expect when you come. You can expect pretty much, if you're going to a big city, it depends on what you're looking for. Some people want to go camp out in the woods. Not me. I did that for like a couple of years in the military, and I don't ever want to do that again. So I like, you know, uh, big city living, not too far, but I want to be away from it, you know, a little bit of a distance away. So that's my thing. I'm more of a suburb life type of person, near the beach, on the beach, every day, all day, every day. That's me. Okay. But whatever you're looking for, read my guide, Conquering the Continent. I'll have that ready for you next weekend. So Monkey Business, this is a book about my experiences in Gambia last year, and we've made it into a movie. And if you take a look here, the Monkey Business movie, the trailer for it will be ready by the end of this week. It stars Alex Yusifo. You see him here at the top. Ngozi Ezeonu, Jalia Uche, Obi Okoli, a lot of A-list veteran actors from Nollywood. So that's going to be coming out, premiering next month. We'll have the red carpet. So, and it will be at a streaming network near you or a theater near you very soon as well, because we're going to go really quickly. Things are going to pick up very quickly after this week. And so what else do I need to share with everyone? Yeah, like I said, you know, like the Taal, Dr. Taal, coconut oil underarm deodorant hair growth product. It will be available on the delivery site that I was telling you about, that you know, my team is working on. So yeah, talisfair.com is active. Bibliotal is active. Taalcare.com is active. And Talverse will be coming soon after the movie's released. It'll have movies, you could stream music, everything that our people would like to, you know, distribute. We can help you with that, have it on our platform, and you get paid for it. So last time we had a guest on the Talis Fair. She is the Carifica USA president, Queen Magine Sanon Ellis, okay? She paid it forward by sending the Taalsphere 100 US dollars for supporting a business. We'll feature a business every month. Hopefully you can give us an idea of a business for this month. Carifica president from Haiti. Please let us know if you know of a business in Haiti that, you know, we could feature. That entrepreneur will get $50. We also need 2 guest speakers this month. She also has money for guest speakers who might have like real life experience right now. How would you say, like, they're going through whatever they're going through right now, they're able to share with us through video, just speaking about it. So if you know anyone from Haiti that would like to be a guest speaker, let us know. They could show us what's going on the ground, okay? Or tell us. So come June, there's the Queen Nurse Marcia Fund. Nurse Marcia is another sponsor of the Talis Fair, and she has given money for another business or entrepreneur in June and two guest speakers as well. In July, July, we'll have the King Charles Fund, not the King Charles we hear about. That's not that wicked one, but this kind-hearted one from Pennsylvania. And he's a brother who, is supporting and sponsoring the Talis Fair. So he also has left funds for a business owner and two guest speakers. And more will be coming as we, go through the months this year in 2024. So be ready, join us, become a member, sign up for our newsletter on the Taalsphere. Show us what you want us to help you work on. If you want to make money, just say that. If you have skills, just say that. We can work with you because I have a team here in Senegal, in the Gambia, in Nigeria, and it's going to be in all 54 nations on the African continent. So we have something for everyone. Another reason my brother Kamal France Mohammed, when I come to Africa, everything that I wear, everything that I use, it's usually made by an African man. And it's the best feeling, and I cherish everything that I buy here. And I enjoy it. And it's like phenomenal to me. Okay. So I want more of our men to because we keep, as women, Black women, we keep going to other people's markets and stores to buy their products, but nothing beats the quality, the design. Nothing beats what our African men make for us, cook for us. It's like, yeah, we need to get back to the old, the old way of,
Right,
of doing business, right?
right. That's right. So we have to look at getting peace of mind. That's great work, Dr. Taal. That's great work we're seeing there. And we're happy
Yeah,
to connect with you through the Carifica program. And we're definitely
yes.
and share these information and participate more because that's what we are looking for basically. Is,
Yes. So once we have this movie released, you know that I'm going to be able to support your organization more, and we're going to start shipping like we have never shipped before. And so
yes,
yeah, that was Alex Yusifo. He's in a movie called The Black Book on Netflix, and he's in our movie, the Monkey Business movie. So we're connecting with uh people who can give us the support we need. Let's just put it that way. Because what we've been getting before, we really didn't need that. But now, that's why I'm telling you, it's our time. Now we have arrived, my brother. We have arrived. So this coming Saturday, we had to reschedule the Carifica Nigeria president. This is their website in Nigeria. And get ready for that. If you want to reach out, check out their website. If you want to learn more about Carifica Global, check them out on LinkedIn. They've even see me. Did you see me? They put my show on their website. Isn't that on their LinkedIn? Isn't that so special? I feel so special right now. So anyway, but it's not about me. Okay. See me, look at me. And that's Queen Najee. It's not about me. It's about reaching each other and working with one another and yeah, and making a difference. So, boy. Anyway, before Mr. President, before we wrap it up today, please share your final thoughts and message with our viewers who are watching us right now. Um, what what could you tell us before we go?
Well, just like you were saying, Dr. Taal, it's really our time. The time is to really challenge our own selves, our own laziness, because we are filled with technology where we can connect worldwide. We can seek information easily. Things can come to us quickly. Now we got to really challenge ourselves. The world is not ending in that sense, but I believe it's a change of guards. But now those of us who are ready and willing to take on that challenge, we must show our faces. Whatever it is that you're doing, wherever it is you're connected, you're a child of Africa. We must rise to that, being professional, having great vision, doing big things, just like you see today. China and the Europeans, they're in space, but they did not start. If you knew their beginning, how humble they was their beginning, but now they work hard, they focus on themselves. So really, that's the weakness we have to overcome. To all of us who are watching, let's get involved. Let's face the challenge, which is our own weaknesses, like we say, our own laziness. Let's see how we can take, like the bee does, take from these different flowers and produce a honey, a medicine for our souls. Because that's basically what we're all looking for.
Mm.
Truth.
I love that analogy. Those worker bees just take good care of that queen. So queens, our men are ready to, yeah, do big things for us. And yeah, if the men show the leadership, if they, have good strategies and plans, the women are going to be right next to you, right behind you. Yeah. So,
We have to get back into taking care of ourselves once again. Connect the family. We put our sisters, let because that's how they destroyed us over here. Dr. Taal, reduce the
yeah,
women. So let's get back into putting our sisters where they're supposed to be and take our responsibility as men and do the best we can.
right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of trauma,
Yes,
all around, but let us find ways to get healthy mentally, physically in all areas, okay? And stop like blaming and we used to do this, we can do it again, let's get back to work. Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
Right.
let's take advantage of our God-given resources, our gifts, each other, because there's good leadership that our men are showing us. There's good quality products that they're giving us. I mean, it's just mind-blowing to me, how awesome our people are. I guess this is what everyone else is afraid of. It's like these people are, whew, they're
Create
just
very
relentless. They're ruthless, but we are relentless. And there's no other people more relentless than the Haitian people.
it's not going to be easy.
This
Because
Haitian.
Oh no, I didn't need you to say that. So
we haven't,
anyway,
we haven't been ruling in a while, so it's going to take some time, but it's our time. We must take the opportunity. So I'd like to thank you once again, Dr. Taal, and everybody else who's been watching. Thank you, Carifica. And this is really, really our time. That's my final word. It's our time. So everybody know what we have to do when it's your time. It's time to self-rule and self-govern. So once again, thank you again. On behalf of Haiti, on behalf of the KAHA, we greet you all again. Aibobo. Thank you, Dr. Taal.
thank you. Okay, Taalsphere viewers and listeners, thank you for tuning in to another Taalsphere experience. Stay tuned for more enriching conversations like this. As we celebrate our African heritage, our wellness, and until next time, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Ayebubo, ayebubo,
Aibobo.
ayebubo.